Good morning and welcome to Wednesday's Market SITREP here at TGO, Top Gun Options. I'm Wiz, Matthew Buckley. And folks, I'm knocking this brief out this morning because I'm literally making a trash bag full of popcorn and getting ready to watch tech executives fumble all over themselves on Capitol Hill here. Sheryl Sandberg from Facebook, Jack Dorsey from Twitter, just already on Twitter looking at some of his written testimony, Jack's written testimony, an analysis of accounts from members of Congress that were affected by this search issue demonstrate there was no negative effect on the growth of their follower accounts. You ready for the translation? They're shadow banning. I've been shadow banned, folks. I woke up one morning on Twitter. I had about like 3,700 followers. I'm down to 3,100. They are lying, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and how about Google? Google exploded, a week and a half ago when the president said, you're banning conservative voices. We don't do that. How dare you? They absolutely do. It's a lie. And the Senate said, hey, why don't you send your CEO to come tell us under oath that you don't do that? And Google said, no, we don't feel like coming and testifying under oath. If you don't believe that these people, you want to talk about influence in an election, folks, this is it. They are banning conservative voices now, and it's freaky to watch Democrats who you speech and this and that and absolute and Republicans get government out of businesses to completely flop roles. But we live in interesting times, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? Facebook, all these people shadow ban. They shun conservative voices. I saw a report today that Facebook is actually opening a war room to monitor midterm election stories and fake news. Last time, the CEO of Facebook testified in front of Congress, also I call him Data from Star Trek. He sat there and said, Senator, we're hiring 10,000 folks to monitor hate speech. Okay, that's great. Mark, where are you hiring them from? The Bay Area. And as he said the Bay Area, you could kind of see the computer chip in him going, oh, crap. Okay, that's great, Mark, the Bay Area, real conservative place. How about hate speech? Yes, Senator. Can you define that? That's a good question, Senator. I will get back to you. It's horrific what's going on here, folks. The one dude you don't see sitting there or the one company getting grilled today, Amazon, this guy. I predicted back in October, folks, I said, get out of Facebook, get out of Twitter, get out of Google, get out of Apple, get out of every one of those limousine liberal tech stock companies. They are going to implode. I was mocked. I was mocked for predicting Trump would win in the market rally. I was mocked for saying these limousine liberal tech companies would implode. I said, get out of all of those limousine liberal tech companies and get into Amazon. If you listen to that call in October, Amazon's up 120% since then. I think the closest second might be Apple, up 30-some%. So you do the math. Don't be fooled by the bullshit. And they're going to lie under oath. Sheryl Sandberg is a piece of work. Don't even get me started on this lady. This man has already lied. They do shadow ban. He said they don't. His written testimony more or less says we do shadow ban, but it really doesn't negatively impact people. This is gross, ladies and gentlemen. So not only do we have a shit show with the Kavanaugh hearings, the Supreme Court pick, we're going to see these limousine liberal tech companies lie through their teeth to the American people. I can't wait till somebody comes up with an independent or even a conservative Twitter, because Donald Trump will leave Twitter and the stock will be cut in half. So they're getting ready to testify, and I'm gonna jump off here in a couple of seconds here. But there's a lot of interesting stuff going on around the world, folks. Iran is still an issue. It is not going away. The Iranian sanctions, the Iranian nuclear deal. We obviously have a lot of stuff going on in Syria. Oh, and by the way, we still don't have a trade deal with Canada. That imploded towards the end of last week on some sleazy journalism, allegedly reporting the president's off-the-record remarks, and also China. But again, I will predict this, and I'm going to be right. When, not if, when we get a trade deal with Canada and China, we're going to see a rip-your-face-off rally that makes 2017 look like a bear market. Real quick, though, tomorrow at 1 o'clock, I'm going to open up the doors to our Analyze Your Trade session, and we're going to do a free brief at 1 o'clock. So all you have to do is head to go.topgunoptions.com/brief, and you can register to attend tomorrow's session. We're going to cover all this stuff, folks, and the futures aren't looking too good right now. They've turned around a little bit, but like I said yesterday, there did not feel like getting short volatility. If anything, I said yesterday in our joint weekly options and primary live trade brief, it might actually be time to get long volatility again. So please make sure you register for tomorrow's session, because it's not looking. The underlying macroeconomic stuff in this economy is good, but it's not looking sweet right now with the shit show in Washington and a lot of these tech companies. We're going to cover all this, okay? So I got to run. They're getting ready to kick off the testimony, and this should be very, very interesting. Have a great rest of your day. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge. I'll see many of you for accelerated retirement at 1 o'clock.